80. 80.
Screen. Watch the screen.
Rosen off the play action. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
On the play. First down, Miami.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Now Howard. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now it's Rosen.
It's just me and you. It's just
And
me
he
and
hits
you.
his target. It's Kenny Stills. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 12.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Rosen now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Check.
Quarter.
They run with Howard. And some space here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And this is an example breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Let's
go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Shift. Hey, alert. Monday.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
There we go. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown right there.
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
What we got?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Saints.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find the silver lining in this one. Much more like low.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 40-yard line.
This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's first and 10.
3 down.
Griffin will throw again. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Delta. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Michael Thomas. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Griffin. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Raekwon McMillan able to get him for a loss of about 3.
And normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. But now it's third and goal.
12 yards to go.
Let's go now. Henry. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Exit. 51's the mic.
On third and goal, here's Griffin. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pass intended for Michael Thomas. Incomplete. Xavier Howard on
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through, and this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
Yeah, and he'll tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check, 47.
Yeah. Monday. Hey, watch this.
Final play of the half here. It's Rosen going deep here for Stills. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Von Bell. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a one-play drive, we throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And an alley to run. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Howard, 58 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to 3rd.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together, 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. Complete it to him. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Griffin. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
First down, Miami.
Hug. Hey, pick your game up. Alert flare.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Pressure comes and down goes Rosen.
Hindsight is 20/20. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From midfield now, here's Rosen. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. And now Jordan Howard slow to get to his feet, so they will stop play here. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very low. Here's Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Eli Apple. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. Here we go. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up the flaws and hopefully they can correct them.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Griffin. Looking long for Thomas. And now here is another interception. Picked off right around the 43. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On first down, it's Craig. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
$180. Check Mike 47. Oh, you got deep? Check 99. Check 99.
They'll keep it on the ground. Craig. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
180. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And a completion to Wilson. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Take it, take it.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Parker, the intended target, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
To throw is Rosen. Now he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
The score is Dolphins 42, Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's brought down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now Kamara. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Kamara, the ball carrier. Jerome Baker in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Now Griffin. Complete. Smith has it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to find Hill here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36.
One of the advantages of zone defenses, I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is RG3. Buying time to his left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
3rd and long. It's Griffin. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go!
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. You still have your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Alex Anzalone came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play action here with Rosen. Caught. It's Wilson.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. And they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Play it, play it, play it, play it.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And he finds Stills, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
1st down, Dolphins.
Rosen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And Stills bringing it in. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rosen on the money there to Stills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go, baby.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they have just about put this one on ice as they got it here. 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Seven's the mic.
Middle.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Hey, Charlie.
Defense, let's
go.
Oh, Rosen's going to throw it and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And this is Parker, complete. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. He's certainly been a huge factor to this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here. This is caught. It's Parker. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And Euro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 56, Saints 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
To throw on third down, Phillips. And this is complete to Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So for the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's going to be a long day.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Phillips. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Phillips pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator.
Eat. I got him.
Big rip.
2nd and 5. Now a desperation throw, deep depth. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Pick, baby. Pick. All day.
Today's final score, Dolphins 56.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to
14.
win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.